dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Duke Blue Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Winstrom. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So NC State's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Blue Devils offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And the Blue Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He gets the first and still going. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The Blue Devils pick up enough for a first down here.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Now it's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down of the 21. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the Blue Devils looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to the throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It is hauled in way down. It's into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it away. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Duke has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Important 3rd down play coming up. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, once in a while, as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. The offense going with the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls, get adjusted, ready to play.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. Complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they get the completion. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Caught for the completion and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Blue Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in the screen play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught. Completion. That's a tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Send the back in motion. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught.
Love the timing here between between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the ground on the move. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Blue Devils trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Duke.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship.
NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Devils come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They are pouring it on now.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Spanks. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing third down completion here. Caught behind the line. It's Banks. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner will be brought down. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. There. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. He's in for the score. Touchdown, deep. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? With the catch, it's Banks. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll run it here. Has the first down and more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Blue Devils looking to cash in this red zone trip. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sweep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his... and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the second down play. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The drive ends and punt team on the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And Duke has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught on a comeback route. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pointer in the end zone. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up in the defense.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Makes a move and breaks free. He's in the clear. Past the 50. Across the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? He's going to take off. In the clear at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds the target on the right physical run earns the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. It's 1st and very long after the penalty. And now the handoff. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ballgame. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, what's going on, Ben? How you doing?
college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. First-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina. Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Boise State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. So the Duke Blue Devils offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They're going to run it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Give it to the back again. Oh, look at the quick cut. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. And the Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Catch made on the right side. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Handoff with a single back formation. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Ball fielded near the 35. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's back to throw again on second down. He's looking to scramble. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. You set it down to the offense. First and 10.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarter.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Blue Devils have first and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, Duke, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On a pass rush, gets home. And Duke has the lead here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And the Broncos will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. It's a foot race. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Breaks free. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Blue Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. Takes the handoff again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. So here we go. Off the huge game they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Pass rush closing in. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Cut quickly. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Peterson.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is...
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Off to Yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Wants to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Blue Devils will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go on the keeper.
Here's the option play. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. And
Hey, how's it going, Devontae Smith? You doing all right? Appreciate the follow, sir.
Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Finds his man. It's Randall. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Broncos will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Pearson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. The Blue Devils are in the red zone now. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They're going to run the option. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Duke.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Some press coverage now from these DBs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Trap again in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, not before he reaches the 37. And Duke has the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grinding away with the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 6 now.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tailback with another carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll hand it off. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college basketball player. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor? The battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 23 as the drive will start. So Duke's offense will have the football first here. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Blue Devils will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So Ohio State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Solid run. They'll bring them down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they've got him. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Near the goal line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out?
Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Yes, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
2-7. Ohio State, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead he takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. field at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance in a really nice game.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
They're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Blue Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Pressure is coming. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Duke. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position starting the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense, he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically. Help that off.
It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pass is caught. And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Who makes the grab? They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Snags the quick throw. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up 1st and goal from the 9. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Back in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Second down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
On third and goal, he's going to be there for the completion. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football up to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Contact as he let the ball go. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback looking to scramble. It's a fumble. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, escapes the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Buckeyes line up on first and 10.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Pitch to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
To bootleg here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And they will try out the field goal team here. Make So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. The back's got it. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters and try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Not much on that play, brought down short. The Blue Devils come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down attempt. We're going to screen
through his progressions here. Finds the first and second option aren't there. By the third option, he's going to hold it down and try to pick the yards of what he did, and then he slides down for a big.
first down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And Duke has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible to this quarterback. He's played all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Goal line formation for the defense. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Duke. They continue to roll up the score. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
34, Ohio State, 10.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here. And try to stage a big comeback. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. The quarterback just kneels down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's the snap, then he just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Frankly, Kirk, we hope the game's a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is a team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Blue Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass is caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy string. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. play makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the throw falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size. Speed and versatility and the ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
2nd down play coming up. Handoff heading left. He gets loose. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Tackle, but first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And they convert here on 4th down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Peterson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They mix it up with a run. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The The Blue Devils will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, they're 2 for 2 now on drive-killing fumbles. What a way to start. And the coach was preaching consistency. I'm not sure that this is what he had in mind.
Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Ball knocked loose in the end zone. Here's a scrum. Who's got it? Touchdown, Blue Devils. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. This playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Boy, you look around the stadium. Bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. All of a sudden, we got a new game.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handing off on the draw play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Peterson. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Fowler. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
He escapes the pocket. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Peterson. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Duke. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll run it here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. Single back, takes the handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. team. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Duke has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Leaning on the run game here late. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
End zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense going backwards those last two plays. Now it's third and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Caught over the middle. It's McCray. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they... A shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Andrews. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Swarm to the pass rush. Sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.